You guys hear all that rattling? Some of it's the bed sides, but other RPMs, I think the whole middle of the bed rattles like that because of this heat shield. We're gonna try to take care of that. The first thing I'm gonna try to do to eliminate some of this rattle and vibrations is I'm gonna remove this aluminum heat shield thing. It looks like 10 mil bolts, and I'm going to put on some heat and fireproof sound dampening material. I'll show you what that looks like when I get it over to the bench. But for now, I'm just going to zip these out, and hopefully the thing comes out. It looks like I should be able to work it out around this stuff. So let's give that a try. All right, guys. So it was a fail on getting this plate out without taking off the bed. Basically, I wasn't able to maneuver this thing out of here. But I did zip off the 10 mils, got it hanging down, and since I couldn't get it off, it would have been easier. But I just took this material. This is what I'm working with. This is a thick heat and flame resistant kind of sound deadening foam. It compresses if you need it to, so it'll be good for zipping up these bolts back in. But what I did was I just measured and cut strips. It was super easy. But this stuff right here, this is it. So I'm going to do the other side, zip this thing back on, and I got my little bolt holes cut out already. And this thing, you know, metal on metal, it's gonna rattle with vibrations. I mean, that's just the way that it is, I think. So what we're gonna do is get the other side done, zip this back up, and then start it and check for rattles down here before I move on to the bed sides. So let me do that now. All right, the other side's done. 10 mils are tightened back up. Let's go ahead and close this bed, start up the machine, see if we notice anything. I know we're still going to hear a bunch of rattles from the side and the tailgates themselves, just because that's still something I got to address. But let's see if we notice any difference so far. Yeah, so guys, I already noticed a huge difference in the center rattle area. That's kind of how I knew that was part of the problem. Was I was sticking my hand up under there and pressing up against that metal heat shield, and with the pressure, it helped some of the vibrations. But now look at the bed sides though. As soon as I let go of this bed side that I'm holding on to, it's gonna just rattle the crap out of it. This side right here. See that? I'm holding it. It's not a huge deal, but it gets annoying. You know what I mean? I think part of it's because this tab broke off, like I talked about in my other video. But I'm probably just gonna like maybe put some of that stuff in between these two things right here and see what happens. Let's try that. All right, guys. So as I'm laying this little piece of stuff, I'm gonna lay right here to insulate the bed sides from rattling. You can tell. I think it's gonna be good to do anyway because this is rubbing so hard. It's already down to bare metal there and on this other side. If it'll focus right there. Nope, it won't do it. Sorry guys, camera is not cooperating. But anyways, it is rubbing it raw in both those spots. So I think this strip of insulation stuff will be good anyway. So let me wrap this up and we're gonna try it again and hopefully this bed will be quiet. All right, so they are in there and I'm well aware this doesn't look that great, but I think that this is gonna work. It's like, I mean, it's pretty solid now, and I think that while it may not eliminate every single rattle because it is an entirely metal bed, I think that this is going to really keep the annoyance down quite a bit. So without further ado, let's just give it a real-time test here. I've not started it yet. Wow, there you have it, guys. Obviously, I'm not holding on to it. That is our problem. I'm going to go ahead and say that this stuff probably isn't going to last forever. It's probably not weatherproof. It is like a foam material. So it's probably going to have to be redone at some point. But Yeah, that's okay. This is the whole roll of that stuff was super cheap, so to save myself an annoying headache every time I ride this thing and it's rattling all over the place, this is already a huge win. Sounds like something under here is rattling. That muffler, that heat shield right there. But I think that's it of our rattles, man, besides this thing, which maybe I'll do something with that. I'm not sure on that yet. It's pretty minor. But yeah, so far I'm gonna consider that a win. And thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Bunch more stuff to come. We'll see ya.